Here you join me down at Manor Farm lakes. I've been invited down to do a 24-hour session with Total Carp. I got here the day before the cameras turned up and I had a walk around Carp Lake, but I didn't really see much, so I headed over to Winters and I was lucky enough to see a fish show out in open water. So I set up in a swim closest to the fish showing and I could see a vast majority of the water, so if a fish showed elsewhere I was able to get up and move straight on showing fish. Having never fished a lake before, I decided to have a lead about, see what the bottom was like out there. I finally found myself a nice little hard silt spot, chucked a solid bag out. Luckily enough, whilst I was setting up my second rod, the first rod ripped off and I bagged the first common, and it was a great way to start the session. Having had that bite so quickly, I got the solid bag straight back out there, and I did have another 2 bites, but unfortunately they were too small to carp. But at the end of the day, a bite's a bite, so I can't complain. As the light started to fade, I decided to put a bit of bait out for the night in hope to nick a bite or two. I used maggot and crumb boilie to match the solid bags, but unfortunately nothing happened throughout the night. However, I was hopeful for the next day. Well, there we go. It just goes to show simple tactics can be the way to landing one of these Winters carp. I was just sitting in my swim and I see a few fish show up the far end of the lake, so I've just taken a little walk up to see if I can see any other signs of fish, just like fizzing or boshing or anything like that. And if I do, I'm going to go grab a rod, a solid bag, and get it out there and hopefully get another quick bite. That was a lot deeper there. Well, it seems to be that the move's paid off. The rod's only been out, I say, a maximum of 10 minutes, and the rod tip just bent round. That's definitely a better fish. Well, how about that? A quick move on to showing fish, a solid bag right to where one was showing, and it resulted in this 22 pound 4 ounce mirror. Absolutely over the moon. Well, it's clear to say that the fish have definitely moved down into that bay down the far end, so it'd be silly not to go down there for the night. I mean, it's a lot deeper down there as well, so as it's getting colder, the fish seem to be moving into the deeper water. So we'll give the night a go there and see what happens. There we are, just setting up my bivvy, and all I could just hear was tick 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 in the clutch. the rod was just going. Bent into it. Hopefully we'll get it in the net, but the light's starting to fade. One rod on the floor. Leaves no rods, but they've definitely moved into the deeper water. Another fish just showed out there. Six fish in the net. Happy days. Well, as the light started to fade, I just heard the clutch tick away. And I managed to land this angry little common. 6th bite of the session. Can't be any happier going into the night ahead. Well, that's a wrap. Unfortunately, I didn't have no more fish this session, but with the lake fishing quite hard, I'm quite happy that I've had 6 bites. It's time to get packed up, get the rods wound in and get on my way. If you've enjoyed this video, why not head down to Manor Farm Lakes to catch one of these winter's carp for yourself.